What's up, Happy Tiger? How you doing? Cooking up a little bit. I should have brought my other tripod. My tripod. Should have brought my other tripod out so we can see all this stuff a little bit better. But oh well. We're just gonna start trying to go live. Day one of going live. We're gonna try to go live every day. Try to make this shit pop out. I'm gonna make some rice up in here too. Look at what do I got today? Some chicken meatballs, teriyaki pineapple, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to go, like I said, we're trying to go live every day, start the new year off. We're gonna try to do some big things, trying to get a bunch of streams going. We're gonna have some fun video game streams. Still at work? What's up, Steven? Yeah, we're gonna try to do some things this year, have some fun, do some live streams, some viewer things. I gotta do a giveaway pretty soon on my Instagram. But I mean, that's a lot of meatballs. There's not even that much sauce in here, but usually I put things in a crock pot with sauce. These meatballs are already ready, supposedly, so yeah, something a little bit different. We're gonna try to go live streaming every day if we can for the most part. But yeah. All right, let's get this underway. And I'm gonna make some rice. Rice. My brother usually makes the rice and stuff, you know. We got some nice rice, just in a little steamer thing. Rice pretty good. I think rice is always about 1 cup per one thing of rice. I always make sure, I always double check. But my brother's gonna eat. I don't like to make too much rice because then it just gets all dry when you try to store and save it. But let's see, how many do I want to make? So I just make 2 servings. Do about 1.5 cups of water. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. If you guys like to cook, let me know. We're trying to do some. I know I'm a paintball YouTuber and everything like that, but I know I'm gonna try to, like I said, I'm gonna try to live stream every day if I can the rest of the year and do some content. Try to live stream the traveling when I go do some media this year and see if we can grow this channel pretty big in the second year that we're doing it. But I think there's a lot more that I need to do and a lot more that I've just kind of been not slacking, but I do a lot of work and a lot of stuff on this channel. I just need to keep going and, you know, show you guys the goofy life a little bit. But we're just gonna do servings for my brother. Got a cup of rice. I guess I could take you guys. We're just gonna see you got a cup of rice. We're gonna put in the boom. I'm gonna get some water. The dishes are good. My dishwasher is broken, or it's not censoring right, so we gotta do things by hand. I know, right? First world. Show that. We're gonna do about 1.5 cups of water. What I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna put the GoPro on my head. So I used to do these cooking streams and put like the GoPro like on the head so I could walk around my house and when I do my smoker. So hopefully once a week, twice a week, we'll do a lot of cooking on here and we'll start going live on YouTube and more than just Instagram. But if you guys like the content, like all the paintball content, we're 5 subscribers away from 1900. So make sure you guys slap that. But we're just chilling. You guys want to ask me anything about paintball, content creation, whatever, go for it. All right, I never use the rice cooker. My brother always does it, but it should be pretty simple, I think. Like I said, I can cook a lot of stuff, but sometimes the simplest things just don't seem to always go. About 15 minutes should be fine. I think it's gotta heat up first. All right. Now we've got the pot, got the oil going. It's on some low heat right now. Let me put you back in here. So I'll get my tripod out next time so I don't go back and forth, and I'm gonna start cooking with the GoPro and stuff. And see, maybe we can start cooking at the field and everything too. But let's get this stuff working. Make sure you guys clean as you go. I always like to clean as I go or try. So that way I don't gotta do a lot of it later. But got meatballs. Like I said, normally I'd be putting these on like a slow cooker or something maybe, and just like making my own, but we defrosted some of these or whatever. We had some of this in my house, so you might as well, make stuff up, make it a little easy. I think my brother's probably up right now, so and I've been starving. I've been waiting a little bit to go live. Let's just drop these babies in. They shouldn't take too long. I don't know if I need it. But I don't know if you guys, what do you guys like to cook? You guys like to cook anything specific? You guys cook? You guys go out and eat a lot? Shit's starting to get really expensive to go out and eat. So I like to actually make food a lot. I mean, I've always done that. I've worked in the food industry for quite some time. I don't do it anymore. I was doing some crane work or in the office and stuff like that, but now I do a lot of content creation, and we're just trying to see where the next level and the next step, or I said we're going to try to take this channel to the next level, have some fun. I'm going to start trying to live stream, walking around the town, show some photography. We're going to try to do a lot more live streaming at the field and everything. But we're just cooking up some meatballs, pretty simple. Might as well add a little bit of a spice to them. I don't know, they are kind of seasoned, but it's a little salt and pepper, you know what I'm saying? Shake! Just a little bit. What's up, Tiger 2? Protein bowls the way to go? That's what I'm saying. I need to do a little bit better on... I like to cook all the time. I definitely need to do a little better on making better food and not eating junk food as much, and things like that. I don't eat a lot of junk food, but I just need to do better, go exercise a little bit more. I do want to paintball a lot more on a higher level this year and hopefully get things going. So, I always like to try to cook. So these aren't going to be anything special. Usually I'd be using a sauce or something with these, but I'm kind of just cooking these up. We're just going to eat some food. Usually we make like meatball sandwiches or something, but I'm not going to mix sauce and all this stuff right now. We're just going to have some rice. Saute these babies up in here. I don't know if I got some sauce for that. I have bacon too, but there's no point in making bacon right now. But later. This is what we're just doing right now. It's very simple. Just some little sauteed meatballs, some rice. Not too bad. Look, this is my stand that I use. You guys ever want to use a good little stand for your phone? Look at this. Just do this. All I do sometimes, no one drinks coffee here, but you just take a little bit of coffee filter, literally put it on top, boom, put it right in there. You got a nice little stand. It's hard to get to the button here, and then that's what I use when I just make shit. Just a little coffee filter stand, because I didn't bring my tripod out here, but so we're just routing this up. The best way to do this, I would say, is actually make it and put best way to make meatballs is obviously to make them by hand. I don't like buying a lot of frozen stuff. It's just not the forte. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta buy. But I would say that you guys should figure out how to cook. The best thing to do for a man or a woman who's in your life or your family is definitely learn how to cook. Because I had a discussion the other day with somebody, and they were just like, "Dang, you cook a lot, blah blah." It's like it seems like cooking's always expensive. But I go to the store, it's like you just gotta do it right, and you just gotta look. A lot of times after paintballing, my brother and I, there's a Routes by us that there's a Routes by us that has a section for clearance and meat and stuff like that. Things they need to get rid of and pretty much use that day up. So we'll just go and get some nice steaks, some flat meat, whatever you want for 15. I'm not even that, for maybe $8, $9, and then we'll just go get asparagus, potatoes, or whatever we need to use for whatever we want for protein and veggies, and then we just make it. We'll have meals for two after paintball, just in general, for $15 for the both of us for actually good food. Where the other day I think I got us food at Taco Bell. I went to Taco Bell for me and my brother, and it was just for two, the $10 box, so it's taxed $25. So You know, if you learn how to cook, you can definitely make some bomb-ass food. Like I said, it does kind of suck sometimes because I am a paintball content creator, so I have to kind of stick with, you know, that meta and algorithm and stuff, but I definitely want to, you know, incorporate a lot of other things, and every video that I'm going to make obviously is going to have to, or not have to, but it's going to be somewhat incorporated with paintball. But I'm going to try to incorporate food and things during the vlogs and during the paintball vlogs and stuff like that at the same time. Just drop the meatball on the ground. Actually, those taste pretty good. I'll show you. They're chicken, so it definitely tastes a little different. And I just sauteed them, but these have like a lot of flavor in them. Probably can't tell, but nice steamy, a lot of flavor, already frozen. Not bad. I'm just gonna kind of cook all these up since we need to cook them up. Add a little more olive oil to the pan. Yes, you can use everything else besides olive oil, but or some other stuff. What's the best? Sizzle up on the plate a little bit. I've had like turkey. We'll buy like turkey, ground beef, and things like that. A little healthier. Tastes good, definitely a little different, but I usually don't eat chicken meatballs. What's weird is that when you look at certain meat that like looks like beef and is chicken, you're like, ah, damn. But I don't trip like that. Doesn't matter to me. Let's get more of these meatballs fried up on this beef. Ooh, Botwix wants to join the channel now. Hi, Botwix. More meatballs. We got a lot of meatballs here to get through. Yeah, I think so too. I haven't had a lot of what's it, venison? Did I say it? Venison. Probably said it wrong, but I know how to say it. I just can't even pronounce it right now. But yeah, venison, so you say it, one of the two. Probably getting close, but yeah, I think a lot of the lean meats are good as well. I don't like, turkey and things like turkey has always been a little cheaper, of course, to like use them or use it at the store. It's a little cheaper just in general. So it's a little more affordable. Beef's always a little more pricey for ground beef. Ground beef's not too bad, but yeah, the leaner meats are always good. And these, like, it's usually, you know, when you have teriyaki pineapple meatballs like these are, they have a lot more sauce and you'd cook them in a crock pot. I think it's the best way to do it. When you actually like make meatballs, whatever you use, turkey, chicken, ground beef, put in a crock pot with actual like teriyaki sauce and like chopped up pineapples and stuff. And you even a lot of people don't like cooked pineapple, or, you know, there's always a debate with pineapple on pizza, but I think that just a nice couple spoonfuls or bites of some meatballs with teriyaki and pineapple, pretty fire. And I'm not the hugest fan of white rice. I'm more of a fan of fried rice and the fattier rice and the eggs and all the good stuff in a chicken fried rice, but white rice, when you actually have like a good meatball with like a good sauce, and it's actually, you know, it's like a lot of sauce, a lot of stuff, the rice soaks it up well. Well, sometimes my brother likes white rice, but white rice is just a little too plain for me. So, and I'm not the hugest soy sauce fan. I like salt and my spices on my food, but sometimes soy sauce just tastes a little too much. You can eat like a lot of just bites of salt. I'm not the hugest fan, but I was gonna go to the store earlier and get a drink. Normally we're having a drink or two while we're cooking, but I just haven't been to the store to grab a drink. I haven't taken a walk today. I've been doing some video editing. There's some other little content I'm gonna try to do. I think I'm gonna do some days on the live stream where we kind of just walk and talk and go to the park, and I'm gonna do some photography or some videography, or maybe you guys tell me what I can film or take pictures of for that day. It doesn't even have to be paintball related. And then we'll just walk around and do some street photography, get some lunch, and see what it does. Like I said, I don't have a server. I don't really know how all these connections are gonna hold up. I'm just basically live on my cell phone. Maybe I'll connect my GoPro when I go live so we could just walk around and not have to like hold something the whole time. But my goal is also too, when I have my GoPro, even though I want to record, there might be a point or two where I'll go live like on my phone, connecting my GoPro while I'm at the paintball field, and we'll just try to show you some actual action when I'm there. But like I said, I feel like I have a lot of potential to do some great things, and we're getting close to 1,900, 2,000 subs, and this was an amazing year, almost a million views on the channel in general. So I thank all you guys for subscribing, like, if you guys are watching this, smash that likes, maybe subscribe to the channel, and I have some pins coming and some other things, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pushing the channel memberships a little bit more, giving you guys some exclusive content, maybe in the channel memberships. That's where I can kind of deviate from paintball a little bit and do some cooking and food things, and maybe some different type of content for members only that want to learn maybe about cooking or whatever. But let me see. I can try. Top chat, live chat. I'm gonna just go live chat. Share safe. Yeah, I don't see how I can type in here, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't see anywhere that I could type that on live mobile live streaming. All I can see on the computer is one thing, but mobile live streaming, I think these things are pretty good. Oh, I'll pull it up. Definitely need some more time. But appreciate all you guys. No matter what I stream, no matter what videos I post, appreciate all you guys liking them. Hopefully the algorithm starts picking up some things, but like I said, at the end of the day, it's not all about the algorithm. I'm trying to do some real world media. Hopefully get some opportunities this year to work with some brands and maybe get hired, by a paintball company or clothing company or food company, who the fuck knows. But hopefully we can try to push that and make that this goal this year to do a little bit more in the real world as far as the content. But I have some ideas, and I have some content ideas as well that I'm listed. I'm a paintball YouTuber and content creator, so I got to kind of stick to those roots in the algorithm. But I think there's a lot of other things that we can incorporate and do and live stream, and it'll be fun. But I got a lot of freaking meatballs. I still have probably at least like 15, 20 left to make, but if these weren't like these more this flavor meatball, I might have made some sauce and used some buns I had left. But cook a little bit more. Show you guys. We'll try to get the set better. Got a little. Still just got some chicken meatballs going. My rice is about 9 minutes, nice and steamy. And yeah. Thank you guys for tagging along. And I know once I start going live streaming a lot more, hopefully we'll get some more people here, do some fun things, some games. Maybe tonight we'll go live. I want to try to at some point save a little bit more money and test some of these old PC parts that I have, or order from other PC that I don't have anymore, I don't use, because I needed to build another one last year. I built all my PCs, so I'm very happy with that. But I'm going to try to check some parts out, maybe get a stream PC, because I want to stream a little bit more of some games in Fortnite and stuff, but some games are a little tough. I have a really good PC. I just do a lot of graphics and I have a lot of programming stuff, so hopefully we can get Fortnite and those games running a little cleaner, at least on my end. So I can play smooth, but maybe tonight we'll play some Fortnite if I don't go anywhere. If you guys ever play video games, Fortnite, PGA Golf, Fall Guys, I really want to try to not make this obviously a video game channel, but I want to incorporate some things that we can all do that's just not paintball, or at least since we can't all participate together at paintball. And we'll have some fun things in the community, and hopefully, make some people, non-believers, believers, to the goofy world. If you guys have any content suggestions, I'm always open. Let me know. Oh shit. good if we had like an extra sauce here though. There was a little bit of time where I was doing Thirsty Thursday streams on Kick and like playing music, doing a lot more because we can get away with it. But YouTube makes it a little harder to like play background music and stuff like that. But I think that now that I've monetized on YouTube, we'll just start, continuing these streams on YouTube. And if we need to listen to music and things in the background, we can just use their YouTube library. It's not bad for like the background music. It's not music that like, we're gonna necessarily jam out and listen to every night, but should be a good time. I think these meatballs should almost be pretty solid over here. I kind of wish I had a drink now. I like having a little drink and stuff when I'm cooking, but it is what it is. I guess I can eat a little bit too on that. All these meatballs are going to get cold at some point. Let's see if my brother's... Oh, shit. No! Oh, no. I'm dropping meatballs everywhere. Whoops. There's nothing like a good old floor meatball. Let's go see. It is exercise. Well, I should take these off. All right, I'm gonna go see my brother's up. I'm gonna turn this stove off for a minute. We'll go infiltrate my brother, see if he's up. Dun dun dun. The other goofy brother. We are making this channel centered around me a lot, obviously, and my content and stuff, but around my brother too, because my brother's the other goofy brother. And we're gonna have a good time. Is he up? Take a shower.
Close the door.
Why? Want food?
Yeah.
Making meatballs and rice.
Cool.
All right. Not a very talkative one today. Anyways, we'll go back to what we were doing. I wish I could play some Amazon music or some music in the background, just like I was talking about, but I get copyright strict. Well, I guess we'll just keep cooking these meatballs. Keep staying on YouTube. Maybe we'll try to play some. Maybe I'll get some drinks. Today's Thursday, right? Maybe I'll try to do a Thirsty Thursday stream like we used to. It's tough because we had a good time before, like streaming, being able to play movies and stuff on Kick and things. So that was kind of cool. But we'll try to incorporate it back on YouTube. Because we were, like I said, we were doing the Thirsty Thursdays on Kick because we could play music, watch The Bachelor, do a lot of that stuff. We'll figure out some things, adjust the content a little bit. Maybe we can get enough pool and stream on Kick for the Thursdays. But I think tonight, maybe I'll go get some drinks. And if I don't go anywhere, we'll play Fortnite and play games. And anyone that wants to play video games or just join up, feel free to join. You can at least have 12 squads. You can play custom games, no builds, what you guys want. Alright, this is the last of the meatballs. So we'll let these babies fry up for a while. Throw your packaging away as you go. Of course. And the rice has 3 minutes left. Always keep your hands washed and clean, especially when you, I guess this stuff's probably pre-cooked meatballs, not raw. But anytime you're dealing with raw food and things like that, make sure you guys keep your hands clean. Don't need to get people sick or get yourself sick. So I treat. I've been. Like I said, I haven't done it. I haven't worked in the food industry for I don't know 3 4 years now. But I treat cooking at my house as the same as if I was still working at my restaurant jobs. Take my time, make sure everything's sanitary, kind of clean as I go, which usually doesn't happen in the kitchen all the time, but you know. And I always run through paper towels and feel like it's wasteful of paper towels to use them all the time, so I just usually have a rag. Like I said, if you're dealing with anything or raw and cooked, or vegetables, onions, whatever you're making, just be smart about it. I usually have one rag for like the raw stuff, so I can like wash my hands and just dry it. Or if I'm just like dealing with something, need to clean some raw food juice or meat juice, whatever, I can just wipe, and then I'll have one that's off this side. Or I'll just use paper towels to really clean it when I need to. But it's the biggest thing. I've been doing cooking for a long time. I'm doing smoked meats. I don't post a lot of food stuff. Actually, I post a good amount of food stuff on Instagram. Not a ton, but you guys can go check out my Instagram, and maybe I'll start posting a couple little things, photography. I'm gonna start getting into product photography more, and to try to work with a brand. So might start posting some more of that stuff that I've done and things that I take in pictures, just to just to keep building my portfolio up. See, this is gonna not be. I wish we had a little bit more of a sauce for this, because this might be a little bit more drier, even though the meatballs are flavorful. But yeah, like a good crock pot meatball sauce, like pineapple teriyaki or whatever you want, is always probably the way to go. Got about a minute on the rice. Chilling. If you guys want some fudge mini cookies, let me know. I'll give you some. I don't know if you guys are mint fans. I try not to eat a lot of junk food, even though I say that and I do, but these are questionable. I've always ate mint stuff like this, but I don't know. After 4 or 5 of them, the one thing that my grandma used to do, and my grandpa used to put all, I mean, I don't know if you guys do, maybe it's just not it's a normal thing, but they used to put the Thin Mints or those cookies in, from like the Girl Scouts, in the freezer, and it's weird. It's like, makes the flavor not different, but a little different. No, you're good. You guys have your own lives, and like I said, I'm just gonna start trying to stream every day, so I can build this channel up and get people to know me more than just through my editing and media and paintball content. And you guys can stop by for a minute, 5 minutes, 12 minutes, 24 hours, whatever you want. Yeah. What's up, Wiles? How you doing, brother? We're just cooking today, chilling. Gonna start trying to live stream every day, hopefully, or figure it out. Do whatever we can, but we're just chilling, making some meatballs. They aren't made for me. Look, we got. Oh, the rice is done. The rice is steaming. And I don't know if you heard what I said about the phone. I can't type on my phone on live. I don't know. On my computer, I can type and interact a lot easier, but yeah, let these get a little fried up. Move these babies around. Meatballs are getting nice and brown. Light check. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, cooking is always super fun. I think I'm gonna try to get my mom. Like I said, it's kind of hard, like in a way, when you start finding these like algorithms, or like establishing yourself as a certain content creator. But I've like been doing content creation, or tried to do things a long time ago on YouTube, and it was fun. Did some vlogging, but I streamed on Twitch for like 3 or 4 years. Fuck, I haven't streamed on there like I used to, probably in about 2 years or so. But I used to stream for 3 or 4 years to MLB The Show. Had a good time. We used to do karaoke nights with just drinking, my friend, do the karaoke on the thing, and a bunch of stuff. Used to do cooking stuff. So
So I think I'm gonna try to use these live streams to kind of get back into not getting away from the paintball, but kind of just infiltrating my life a little bit more and getting people to know who I am and hopefully build these live streams up, get a better audience, and just push my brand and things. But yeah, I think cooking is a good way, is a good fun thing to stream. And I think hopefully I can get my mom on here, even my brother. Probably not my brother, but I'm gonna get my mom on here at least. We'll have some fun competitions. I'll try to set up some cameras a little better and maybe see if I can pull the laptop down here and so we can get some more cameras hooked up to it. But we'll see. Should be fun. Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah. I did things 5 or 10 years ago. Did a lot of vlogging with my friend. It was really fun. We had a good time. But I feel like I won't say I wasn't chasing anything, but I feel like at that time, like when Logan Paul and Jake Paul and a lot of people were really pushing the more of the vlogging trends and stuff. I was trying to hit with it, but I didn't realize how much like work it is. I was going to school and doing a job and stuff like that. Like how much how much it really takes. To like actually go fucking spend a day somewhere, vlog it, then go back and edit like hours and hours of footage. And I'm getting good at it with the paintball stuff, but it's something that I really enjoy, and I really love nature, and I really love being outside. I really just love nature, being outside, and I'm gonna try to, like I said, just do these vlogs, do some street photography days where I'm gonna have you guys maybe pick, what videos or like what content you want me to shoot around my area, and I'll go do it and make some reels, and maybe we'll learn that some shit together. Yeah, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I think maybe I didn't understand a lot of marketing as much and a lot of what it really means to push and like do things in this algorithm, this space. And maybe I waited a little bit too long to start, but I don't think it's ever too late to stop or I mean start. And I think today's day and age, we have so much at our disposal that we're only going towards more of the media age. So why wouldn't you, try to make some content to what we're going to see in this world to come? All right, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I think just like I said, I've seen it. I've seen you. I've seen a lot of the stuff you've been posting, and we gotta start making sure I share it and like a little bit more and things like that. But yeah, I saw you. I saw that dude, and it's cool. I'm gonna have to start sharing stuff to the story, and you're a cool person. You always like chat with me here and there and comment. So I have the merch stuff, and I did pretty well. I still have like a good amount of sweatshirts and some shirts left. Pretty much have sold headbands out and stuff, but all right, here we go, Tim. That's a video idea. What if I do that? We'll do like a video, and I'll take my friends because I played since some of you guys might have played along, maybe more than I have, but I played since I've been 12 years old. About 10 or 12. I played in Bears Kids Cup at Hollywood Sports. I never ended up playing in NPPL Huntington Beach, unfortunately, but I did start paintball around 03, 04 competitively around Huntington Beach, and I'm 32 now. So I guess, I might have not have been playing, paintball competitively for 18, 20 years, like Ryan Greenspan, but I've been around the sport for like 20 years now. And I took a break for a while, and I think a lot of newer people haven't seen besides the videos of what it is. So I think what I'm gonna do I think what I want to do is I want to make some content and take like some newer people that I know that are my friends, but that are like 17, 18, 20 that might have not have been in paintball for as long as I have, and maybe we'll have some fun live streams, or I'll do a content where we do like I don't know. I think it'd be a good idea. It's a good idea. I think we do some content where we just kind of do those type of videos, like maybe look at some old school NXL rule books or look at some of the old school stuff, and obviously not like run a full tournament because I don't want to try to, at least right now, not like money just to try to reserve private fields and stuff. Until stuff takes off a little bit more. But maybe we'll do some videos like that, some 1v1 tournaments or an uncapped semi ramping day, 300 FPS. That'd be pretty down because we obviously get close to 300 FPS anyways, but I think like uncapped semi or even what was it? I think history that would be pretty cool. Yeah, the pod. I'm working on a podcast. It's been in my playbook for I don't know. I've been talking about doing a podcast for probably 6 months now. I have some graphics laid out. I just have been doing so much stuff, and when I started traveling to Chicago and Florida, and had to pump out a lot of content for people and do this, the paid work. It took away from some of my planning and little freedom aspirations, but I'm trying to handle a lot of content in the next month so I can start pushing. But I'm thinking Thirsty Thursdays was a day we had a lot of fun on Kick and we did a lot of stuff. But I think I'm gonna try to structure it. I'm not even gonna worry about when play the game or when all these other podcasts are. I think I'm gonna start trying to go back to like this kind of Thirsty Thursday vibe on Thursdays, but it's gonna be called something different. But it's gonna be structured to a podcast. But I think this is a podcast. Is what I want to do is have some fun graphics, have a lot of way different stuff than anybody's had. And I'm not going to, share my ideas. I'm not going to say a lot yet, but I basically want to have anyone and everyone that's involved with paintball from D6 fucking 14, 15-year old, to upcoming 10, 12-year old to fucking pro people have been there for, for 50 years. So, or 50 years old, I should say. So that's what my goal. And I think there's a lot of fun we can do with it. And I think there's a lot of structure that I'm going to bring with it, but a lot of non-structure as well, and have a little bit more fun. And hopefully the community and the chat can interact a little bit more, because I'm not going to lie, I've watched I don't really watch any of the podcasts, to be honest, because in my personal opinion, it's nothing against like what is it? It's nothing against like Paintball Nerd or who's the other guy. Let's Talk Paintball or any of those. I think what they have their own niche, and what they're doing for the sport, it's pretty good. And I think it's getting to that level where they're just trying to make it a little more serious, like like MLB and all these other national sports as far as like reporting as trade and stuff. But I personally could give a fuck less about watching half their podcast unless it's like somebody that's like I'm kind of connected with or interested in, because there's so much politics anymore, and it's like stupid that like I watch some videos. I'm just obviously, this is a channel. I'll be honest with you guys. Been watched some of the videos. I watched some of the bullshit or some of the shit that was going on behind the scenes. Of like Will Ball for Soup going on there and other people going on there, and then just like then you have like Play the Game and Paintball Nerd and or Let's Talk Paintball. I mean, Let's Talk Paintball and Paintball Nerd like making videos to like defend themselves against each other's podcasts and all stuff. At the end of the day, like I feel like we're trying to build a community of paintball, and like there's like this sense of competition in the areas that I feel like we shouldn't be having as much competition. It's good to have people's channel, good to have your own niche, but like we shouldn't be fucking like doing all this insane name dropping and doing all this crazy politics where now like we have all these like people in the community who are really trying to grow the sport, just like so more worried about like these fucking trade rumors and this bullshit and who's telling a rumor, and who's doing. It's like, dude, it's like what fucking happened back in the day when you know Gary and all these other people and all the people in media and stuff used to just go out there fucking before all this crazy social media, shoot their paintball shit, make insane ass fucking videos, and just like shoot people up, whatever. And it's like that's what it used to be. We used to have fun. We used to have short buses, with Tom Martinez, and all these other people, and it was just fun. And now we're fucking at this point in social media where it's just like the clicks and views and things are taking over certain levels of I think of the creativity that we're doing. And even me, like I'm a content creator and I love it, and I honestly make content because I love to do it. Like yeah, I want to, I've been making a little bit of advertising money on YouTube. I'm not blowing up yet, but I want to, obviously get to to a big level and try to be someone that's way different in paintball and the content that people have been putting out. And I think I have a unique style, and these vlogs and stuff, make me who I am. But like there should be no reason that we're fucking making videos and this is what we're doing nowadays and shaming people and getting so much into politics that like we're not even worried about the people who are like looking good for the sport, creating good media content, doing the edits, putting in the time to work, working. We're just like, let's just go watch this dude, give him 2,000 views because he's just talking shit on other podcasts. Or it's like, I don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll talk politics, we'll talk some, real level, high level paintball in my podcast, but at the same time, like it's there's not a place for me. Like what I want to do, Wells, is like for an example, is what I would love to do. I mean, and that's just kind of my rant. I mean, maybe I'll clip this and post on Instagram so some people, can see. Like I said, I'm the type of person where I like to stay low. I don't really want to get in the politics side. I don't want to like deal with that. I don't want to make videos like that. I don't really want to get into it, but it is important to kind of open, like our eyes to it. But I don't know, man. We just need to make content. But what I want to do in my podcast is I want to incorporate the community. I want to incorporate like other content creators. Like, yeah, at the same time, we have our own brands and we're trying to be competitive with each other. There's got to be a level that some of us, like, even I'd say, even just as smaller creators, that like really kind of like help each other out in certain ways, and like if we need help, or we need like advice, or camera settings or whatever the fuck it may be, that we help each other out. And I would love to do segments. One of my little, I guess, sneak peeks that I want to do is I want to do segments where hopefully, if once it starts catching on and people are willing to send me some clips, I would like to do like uh where content creators or people who fucking make paintball or film paintball for a living can send me clips, and or whether it's GoPro, whether it's you strap a GoPro on your freaking head and play it SC Village or whatever, then you could do that. But it'd be cool to have like content creators and people send me their personal clips, and then we can watch those clips on one of the segments on the podcast, and then as a community in the chat, however we want to do it, we can like either vote on the best clips or I'll go through all the clips that I've been sent and pick out the top 10, and then we have like a bracket style and have a competition, and then either something for the channel or whether I give away some merch or even a t-shirt or something like that. I think it'd be cool to like get content creators into people involved like that and showcase their stuff without it being like, look at me like I'm being so competitive. It's like, no, like I want to share the love with everybody. And I think there's this level that I'm going to bring to paintball, and I'll be honest, other people are trying to probably do things, but it's like I think there's a niche and something I see in my content, and I'm ready to take it next level. But I also want to I want to say bring some people with me, but I want to showcase the people who have shown me some love and the people I think who make really good content, but are having maybe a harder time just getting out there because maybe the media and algorithm is so saturated. But yeah, anyways, that was my little rant about content creation and stuff. But I think it's some good discussions we can have on our podcast. And I would love to bring you on a Discord call or something and bring you on a podcast and just talk about media, talk about you. It could be, it's be all about you that day, talk whatever, I think it'd be pretty cool. Let's see, I know I missed one. Tim, I am from Southern California, so my home field is SC Village. I do play at SC Village. I'm from Southern California. And yeah, I've seen the more raw form content. It's kind of interesting because everyone has their niche and we all kind of like our own style. I like to really make a lot of cinematic edits, and I'm sure if you ever watch my content can tell I like to make a lot of feel good cinematic edits, let the music do the. But I've noticed since doing the Missouri All Stars in Chicago and Cup, those videos, I think they did pretty well. I think those videos did pretty well, mostly because obviously the team I was in was the Missouri All Stars, and Todd Boyer and them have some pretty good following, so it definitely helped. But some of those raw footage videos, or I guess all of them that I posted, that are, I guess all of the ones of the Missouri All Stars were all, two of them that I did were over an hour. One was an hour and a half, one was like an hour and 15 minutes. I think one was like 30 minutes. Their plaid matches, and those are some of the best videos, that likes, views and whatever. Too bad I posted those videos a little bit before I got monetized on YouTube, because it would have helped a little bit in some ad revenues and things. But like I said, I'm here to make content. I'm also here, to be honest, I'm here to make money, and I think like I'm trying to adapt my level of skill in the real world so I can actually start my media brand and, not really focus on working for other brands and things. But, that's the route I'm going to go for pretty soon and for the shorter amount of time. But I think, I think we just got to keep going. We live in an age where I think like starting YouTube and starting content creation isn't late at all, but I think we're just up against more of a fight against, certain algorithms and certain things like that. But at the end of the day, I was reading some videos and watching some videos from some of Mr. Beast editors and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, you can't really worry about the algorithms. You can't worry about the likes and the comments, and you just got to go forward. You just got to keep going forward. When I started last year, I literally just strapped a GoPro to my barrel because I have my GoPro. I just went for it. Started making a little bit of content. Thumbnails were kind of ass, even though I know how to do Photoshop, so my thumbnails were just kind of ass. We're just posting raw footage videos. And then I just said, fuck it, let's go for it. Got a little more serious, kept learning, and ended up buying that DSLR camera, I think around June or August. So I haven't even had it that long. And I just met, and then I met Todd Boyer at the Hormesis 1v1 event. And I basically just filmed and stuff, for fun and had a good time. And then the rest was history. We ended up going to Chicago. I kind of lost my train of thought for a second. I ended up going to Chicago, filming him and his team, Missouri All Stars, going to Florida. Great opportunity. Never thought I was going to be traveling at all anytime soon, especially 2 places this year to go film. And I did go to NXL Texas, and I met Matt the Gym Rat for the first time ever in Texas. And I only had a GoPro. I wasn't doing media. I didn't have a crazy camera. I was just kind of, doing my GoPro paintball. And I just went out there to just have a good time and film a little bit. And like some of those interactions, I think are what's kind of, I wouldn't say kept me going, but what's kind of like inspired me. And, there's some, and I'd have to say, on here, I'd have to say Matt the Gym Rat, is someone who's a really cool guy. I met him a couple times now, chilled at the Hormesis event, a little buzzed and World Cup, but talking to the Hormesis event, thanked him. And I think he's one person that I would say that's like, I'm trying to not model after. I'm always going to try to be different, but I think he's like the one person that I really feel like is I'm trying to do similar things in the paintball world and stuff as he is. You know what I mean? I think he's just one of those guys where like he's just the content and the level that he's like putting out for paintball is like what I like and was I enjoy. And like I said, at the end of the day, I care about less about these fucking politic paintball podcasts. I can almost care less about the pro level paintball scene. Yeah, it might sound shitty to say right now, but I give a fuck less, honestly, about the pro level paintball. I've seen Dynasty. We've all seen them showcase. It's like I'm not saying that like we shouldn't capture media and stuff, but I think there's a level of paintball that like Matt and certain other people that are in lower divisions, even like Cyrus, I know Cyrus is pro now, but like, content creation and GoPro and stuff that I think is very important that we need to like focus on a lot and not just focus on, the top level and just, even though that's obviously what's always going to be the storylines. But I think paintball is a very unique sport, and I think it's one of those sports now that I've done a lot of content creation and really gone full-fledged over the last year on YouTube and stuff, that I think paintball is a very unique spot where I think it's like the content is watchable from all levels to a certain extent if we make it, as interesting and fun and, bring out the best content. But we don't have to watch always the pros. You know what I mean? Just like, semi-pro is close, but like semi-pro is cool. D2 is good competition. Yeah. Sometimes, like D6, and D5 gets a little slow to watch, but I would say I've had some of the best times, getting filmed or filming some German teams and some Puerto Rican teams in Chicago and Florida that only play like D4, D5 X ball or even 5-man because they want it. A lot of them want it. You could see the heart. A lot of them I filmed one team, Puerto Rico Strange, obviously from Puerto Rico, and you could just tell, man, like in Chicago, they made the playoffs. Wasn't able to film because it was just fucking pouring rain that Sunday. I didn't want to take out my gear, but they lost in the first round. But in Florida, you can tell they weren't doing so well. They were on the brink of like, up and down, kind of trying to fight. And you could tell when they like lost that last match or they realized like they weren't there, you could just tell like they were kind of like, it was hard. But you gotta they're traveling from Puerto Rico to Florida, for any team, for a D5 that's a lot of money. But it's like when those teams are paying the money, they're traveling from other countries, for the love of the sport more. And, they got, I guess, nothing to lose at the end of the day. Those are the teams that are to make good storylines and the things that I think we need to like, just pay attention to in paintball, I guess you would say is what my end of the day kind of rant is. Those are the storylines we can pay attention to. Those are the guys who are going to be the fucking future of paintball for whatever paintball looks in the future, whether we have 25 snake beams, whether we have fucking 25 million Doritos by next year, who knows? But, we got to keep those storylines alive and make those people feel special. Sorry, I need to chomp on these meatballs to get a little bit of rice. See, this is where you can get a little bit of a sauce. Like if I had like a sauce in the crock pot, it would be a lot better. But look at just some quick while I was doing a live stream,
Just threw some white rice in here. Got some meatballs. Probably try to figure out a little bit of sauce, but just something quick and easy, you know? Yeah, no, Todd is definitely a great dude. I'm at the gym right
One of those things, you know, that's kind of, it's like crazy at the end of the day. And there's like maybe a video I can make, maybe I could chop this up. At the end of the day, you know, content creation, depending on what you want to do with it, it's kind of a lonely world on its own in a sense, because like I'm not trying to make meme videos, I'm not trying to make meme reels, you know, even though I could and probably hit the algorithm more and do some shit, but it's like that's not what I want to build my content off of. So I have to like realize it might take me a little longer in this paintball niche to be able to figure out, you know, how to go about it, how to maybe get the, you know, 20, 30,000 fucking view videos nowadays, since everything's pretty heavy and saturated. But I think we just got to keep putting it out there, you know. And I think you just, the biggest thing that I've learned is you just got to show up. Just go out there and film. You know, I went to the Hormesis 1v1 at SC Village, the last stop. Had no intentions of ever going to Chicago, Florida, traveling, and no intentions of anything. I just bought a camera, invested some money, took a chance, brought it out one day. I said, just talked to Todd Boyer, and the rest was kind of history. And that's been, you know, a big kind of little boost as far as, you know, people and, you know, things seeing that I'm filming, you know, semi-pro and going up the level, you know. And it's obviously I'm not getting hired by these people if it wasn't for my own hard, you know, working ambition and just, you know, drive and creation and learning and everything. But if you just show up, you know, I've been learning slowly. You know, it feels like it might take days. It feels like it might not ever happen. But you know, if you just keep showing up and you just keep putting yourself, you know, in that situation, then you know you never know what's gonna fucking happen. Oh, wait, it's still up? Oh, it shows it's up on my end. Hopefully it didn't die. I mean, I'm on my cell phone, so I don't know how this works. I don't know if the connection's good, bad. I don't know what the connection looks like. Okay. Whoop. Probably on my end, but yeah, I think I'll chop that. Maybe a little short or a little something from this YouTube, from that little saying, and see what we can get out of it, because I think it's pretty important. You know, what I said, I think we just all got to keep making content, try to put ourselves in the best spot we can. It might not seem like your day is going to come ever, but you never know. You never know when the good opportunities are going to arrive. There's still a lot of meatballs. It's been a good hour discussion. I've had a good time. Probably shouldn't, but I'll drink a little bit of pink lemonade. Yeah. If I don't have a beer. I do have a Discord, but at some point I'm gonna make my Discord, push my Discord more, spread it out a little bit more in the socials and send it up, because that's where, you know, everyone's gonna be able to post their clips or chat. And I want to make the Discord, you know, more of like not as much as about my community, but about the paintball community. Well, I'll have a Discord out pretty soon. I have to say those meatballs are good, but like I feel like you can only sometimes. I mean, I like beef, so I feel like sometimes it's hard to eat so much of like chicken. And, I don't know. To be honest, I think as much as I would like rather eat chicken and barbecue chicken over turkey and stuff, even though I can make a bomb ass turkey in my smoker, I think I enjoy like turkey ground or ground turkey. I almost say turkey ground beef. That wouldn't even make any sense. It's ground turkey. I think I like ground turkey more than ground ground chicken meatballs. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me, but I feel like ground turkey is a little better. I don't know. I feel like ground turkeys is a little juicier. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, these, like I said, these weren't fucking meatballs that I made. These are meatballs that were in the, I don't know if they're in the refrigerator section, where the fuck we got them from, but yeah. But I got a shitload of meatballs, so if you guys want meatballs, I'll send them to you. Yeah, that was a good discussion. So I guess this is kind of a preview where I was kind of like overthinking things for my podcast, overlooking things, and I always think I gotta have like a guest or something, but I think, you know, probably do some nights, or just like go live at night, try to just go live at night. I'll have some topics, maybe, I'll have some topics we can actually talk about. And maybe that's where we talk more about specific paintball things, like Friday nights or, I don't know, Friday nights or something, maybe to get hyped before people play paintball on the weekend. We'll have some topics in the paintball world, to be more about that and not as much as like guests and podcasts. And I can just sit there by myself, drink a few beers, have a good time. But yeah. Yeah, because I always, of course, we always put out high quality content. All of us are always going to try and, really put high quality content out and everything like that. I just think like when you are kind of, like trying to figure things out, battling algorithms, battling content, battling creators, battling streamers or whatever it may be, that sometimes, at least for me, I'd say I had this discussion with somebody, at least for me, sometimes I have so many like ideas and creative ideas that are easily doable. It's just a matter, like I said, about just showing up, and about doing it. And I think sometimes, I have like a whole like notebook, or I mean, I gotta fill it up a little more. I usually have like a notebook that I write a lot of things down, a lot of scheduled videos, a lot of ideas, maybe some plans of the videos I want to make, and stuff like that. But it's just like sometimes I feel like I try to like, I have so many ideas, or I want to try to make every idea like so not dramatic, but so cinematic and so kind of like perfect that sometimes I just don't put out the content. Or I wouldn't say I don't put out the content. I'd say like I don't end up like doing as much. Like, like, yeah, like it takes so much fucking time to make videos, and I'm getting them down so I, can make some of these cinematic videos in 3 or 4 hours, looking through all the clips. I think the biggest thing is looking through the clips and finding, the best spots to put, everything in. But I think it's just like one of those things you just gotta keep fucking doing it. Just gotta keep trying, but you gotta like relax a little bit, don't overwork yourself, but also like I said, don't overthink it. Make good quality content. Do it for you, and do it for what you think the viewers and stuff that are liking. But like I said, just don't like overthink or where you don't end up doing anything. So that's what I think I do sometimes. I'll like look at a day like, oh shit, it's 8, 9 in the morning. The day's young. Then before you know it, it's fucking 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and I haven't left my computer chair, and I might have made a reel or one video or something, or whatever. And I'm just like, fuck, like the day seems so young, but then like not by just kind of sitting there and being not bored, by just like not keeping my mind busy and not doing it, you end up like not doing anything. So I think the biggest thing that I'm going to work on too is just writing lists, keeping my notepad and just kind of going through it and knocking it out, and I'm not someone that wants to have like a video schedule, even though I try to post, reasonably every 3 to 5 days. But I think I'm gonna start trying to maybe do an upload schedule, an actual like every Tuesday, Thursday thing. That way it can be a little bit more structured, and I think that's the best way to go. And I'm gonna have a live stream schedule. But like I said, I think it's just about doing it, not overthinking it, not trying to like always make good high quality content you want to post and you think it's gonna be a good video, but don't overthink it where you end up not even making the video at all, because I feel like that's sometimes what happens to me. So it's like the one thing this year, like I said, I think, what's his name, Dylan, what's his name on Instagram, Dylan fit me to keep making things. God, I can't even say their handles. I've seen some posts from him, and it is true. He's like, he has like a good title, a good username, whatever you want to call it, because it is true. You just gotta keep making things, and you just gotta put your best effort. Don't stop. Get outside. And I think even as a media person, I know as a media person, sometimes we like don't touch on our skills as much as we could. Like just going outside and just walking in your neighborhood, and just taking street photography and all that stuff is pretty fun. You know, I'm gonna start trying to do that here in the live stream. Maybe I can get one of my friends, Lugo, to come along with me and things like that. But it'd be cool to just live stream, walk around, have a good day, eat some food, smoke some weed, drink some beer, whatever, and just take some, you know, take some reels, take some photography in the park, some fucking streets. Doesn't matter. Well, maybe I'll leave that up to you guys this side, and I'll see if I can put out a sick little banger clip for Instagram or YouTube. But yeah, just gotta keep moving forward. I don't know. It's been a pretty good hour discussion. Appreciate all the discussions. You know what I mean? Feel free to always call me on Instagram. You know, DM me. Even when, you know, hopefully one day when I can get a little bigger and you know, make this more of a living for me. You know, always feel free to see me at the field. Always say hi. You know, never think just because I'm some fucking YouTuber, even though I mean, I am, but just because I'm some YouTube content creator that I'm intouchable or untouchable for whatever reason, that's not at all what we're here for. Or at least that's not what I'm here for. I always got stickers on me and stuff to see me at NXLs. I'm planning on traveling to every NXL this year, so if you guys see me at any NXL event, say hi. I probably have some stickers. Probably see if I can take some merch with me. So maybe I'll give out some T-shirts and stuff like that. But I'll have pins and stickers for sure. Planning on going to Vegas. I would have liked to play, but I'm pretty short on money, and I'm trying to figure out some job opportunities and some things in the next month or two to really start this year off right. But I am traveling to Vegas and see about some filming, and hopefully I don't gamble my profits away, you know, from working. So, but yeah. But I don't know what's the plan tonight. Maybe I'll live stream later. Maybe we'll have another discussion. Maybe tonight we'll start the Thirsty Thursday, chill, some games, and then some paintball discussion, but it's going to be fun. Yeah, key to Vegas is not to gamble. It's hard. It's hard because I'm a gambler, but I don't gamble that much very often because I know I'm a gambler. Yeah, it's been a lot of sports, but I mean, that can go down the rabbit hole too. I don't know, the way when I sports betted when I was doing well, I definitely did some damage in my bank account for sports betting. But like I said, I also am someone where I try to do some challenges, and I try not to put a ton of money in my bankroll. And sometimes, you know, you try to go for some insane parlays that every once in a while they hit, but 93% of the time they don't. And yeah, so I think it's better just to square up a little bit, not go for some crazy ass parlays, and be a little more safer. But when I get a bankroll a little bit more, I save some money. We'll start sports betting a little bit again. You know, unless I know a ton of sports except like tennis and volleyball and shit like that, but I know a lot of sports. Make some good betting decisions. We'll have to have Droid on a Thirsty Thursday or one of these podcast stream days playing some games with us one night, having a good time. Like I said, I don't want to. I'm a paintball YouTuber, but I don't want to limit the people and myself to who's on it. Oh, whenever you want, dog. Whenever you want to fly out. I got an extra room. You can stay at in my house, wherever. I wish I had some drinks right now, though, because I don't really have a lot of money to spend on some on some herbs and stuff right now. But, dude, honestly, whenever you want, if you ever want to take a vacation and have some extra money, I got a fucking little office upstairs. I'm sure my family here that wouldn't mind. I got couches downstairs. I think you did, huh, Tiger? I think you did. Man, I wish I had some extra money for some herbs or something. I had a few beers, but we're gonna step outside. I'll probably, what time is it? Probably stream for a little bit more and then take a break, clean some stuff up, and some Fortnite and stuff. We're gonna try to figure a lot of things to make it entertaining on these streams and have a good time, because I want to blow this shit up, you know what I mean? I think everyone obviously wants to blow their channels up, but I think I have a lot to offer and a lot of good things and a lot of fun shit. Enjoyed
was there when we used to stream on Twitch and stuff, karaoke nights. Obviously, I can't do a lot of that shit with the music, and things like that with YouTube. But yeah, you can do whatever you want, right? I mean, I'm just saying, if you wanted to save money, you got a place. But like I have a room. It's just me, my mom, and my brother that's here. So you got a place if you want to save money. But yeah, if you wanted to get like a rental car at least for yourself, that's a different story. But, who is this? Some guy, Aiden Lee. Yeah, but time, Droid. Anytime we'll stream, live stream, have fun time. I'll take you paintballing. That'd be fun. Paintball day. Hey guys, right now, if you guys steal this video, the 3 people in here or 4 who are watching, well, it's not really stealing the idea because a lot of people have done this. Whoops. I went outside. Hopefully, like I said, it looks good on my end, but like I said, I don't really know how it is. I went outside. Like I said, I'm just on my mobile service, not on Wi-Fi, so I probably won't be on here that much longer. Wait, what? Set like different. Set like different like filters. That's cool. Oh, probably when I walk through the house or something. Yeah. Well, you can come paintballing. Well, anyways, what I was gonna say, next video idea that I'm gonna do, hopefully, it gets some views and is a fun video. But I'm gonna do what you've probably seen some people do and email celebrities and athletes and stuff. But I think I'm gonna have a live stream and I'll make a video out of it, of the live stream, hopefully, where as a chat, or maybe I'll post some things. So I don't give the video ideas away. I don't really want chat to even know what the video idea is necessarily until it happens. But we're gonna email or DM together. We'll find. I got like a message typed up. We're gonna like 50 people, 100 people, whoever the fuck you guys want to do. I don't even care. We're gonna message some athletes, content creators, famous people, comedians, whoever. You guys got names? People obviously that maybe it would be a little bit more local to me or it'd be easier because I can't offer them really any money or anything for doing it. But I'm just gonna send some emails and shit out, and we're gonna see if anyone responds and if anyone comes out to California and paintballs with me. Wouldn't that be a fucking? I doubt anything would happen from it, but I think I've seen these videos and I think it'd be cool to do it for paintball. I've never seen someone do it, so we'll live stream maybe next week, maybe tomorrow. Maybe if we do a live stream tomorrow night, try to get it hype. Just throw some celebrity names out, some comedians, maybe some people we might know that live in California or something, some celebrities, and see who messages me back. And maybe, like I said, I don't have a lot to offer, but maybe one of those cool people, or maybe some like up and coming celebrities or actors or something, hit me up and we can have some fun time and see if anyone shows up and plays paintball with me. That would be a fucking sick ass video if it came full circle. You won't know, right, until you email them. Because I've seen some people, I watch like this one guy who does like some stuff on music and rapping and did something like that, like basically like emailing whatever, like 100 fucking musicians, see if they like do cameo, whatever the fuck. It was just like a fun video. I think that'd be pretty cool. Because like I said, there's that one guy from the Chiefs where he used to play football, DeAnthony Thomas, and I talked to him before through the NFT and crypto. And I want to send him a message because if I can get someone like that to come out, it'd be fucking dope to play with like a fucking ex-pro football player, or something. Like I said, I don't have lots of them to offer. Hopefully, what I would do is maybe offer them full revenue sharing, the video, whatever it does on advertisements or views and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool, but I mean, it might only be like $20. But we'll see. You never know. Like what athlete or one person would just show up one day and collab with a goof. Yeah, I want to talk to him. I might. I'll talk to him. I tried to collab with him before about stuff, but I think it wasn't more collabing. It was more about like sponsorship. It was like I was trying to talking about like some sponsorship and like certain other things a little bit different. I was early on, but I think if I went to like collab video, if he was in California, like I don't know if he would fly out here because he has a family just to play paintball with me unless he's in California. But like dude, like even people like Matt Rife, you know what I mean, or as I say Matt Rife, or like comedians and like young like fuck. We'll come up with a whole list, We'll at some point throughout the stream, we'll come even if it's fucking Tom Brady. I mean, yeah, that is true. Like, who knows? Like I said, it doesn't have to be someone insane. And obviously, the people like Matt Rife and some other like comedians and certain cool stuff, and even maybe some up and coming like college player or something. Like what I would do, what we should do, is fucking like DM, like literally DM everybody, like every main athlete that plays for like USC football and shit. Like I think that would be dope. Like remember I was telling you, Jordan, about like the NFT crypto stuff a long time ago, and I was trying to do that with like pictures and signatures and all this crazy shit. But I think that'd be cool to like hit up some like up and coming like college athletes because I can even like I said, even if the video only gets $20. I mean, fuck. Like, if they're local in LA, like, I'm basically have paintball gear. I can get them into free. So I'd offer them free paintballing for a day. Maybe we'll go buy them dinner or lunch, whatever the fuck it is, put some money aside. And then any money from the video from revenue sharing or whatever, maybe I could just give them all of it or something. But I think, yeah, now get the NIL deals and whatever the fuck they call them, I can probably, like I said, I'm not rich. I'm not making money. I'm actually fucking super broke at the moment. So I can't, like, art these people shit. But if I can get people in the local area, like college athletes that, like, might just want to be a part of a fucking video or even, revenue sharing for them would be fucking. Exactly. Which would be perfect to do college football right now. It would be so perfect to do college football and shit like that. Like just hit up the different, you know what I mean, and like that's how you have the trickle effect. You get someone like that to do it, and then it trickles up. Oh, I appreciate it, Tiger. Yeah, of course. I look at all your posts, all the videos and things, and you've been a early supporter, and you comment and stuff. And I said, even though you're not into paintball, you still comment more than a lot of people do on my videos. So that's a very dope for me, and that's what it really means. And I think that's doing these live streams and doing a lot of these things is where I want to like try to incorporate more of the outside world from paintball and get you to know about my life. But also, like I said, just go to the beach, have a good time with my brother, go to the paintball field, try to live stream from my GoPro while it's actually on my head. The paintball field would be pretty dope, things like that. But I want to incorporate, these live streams, hopefully every day, with some just knowledge and some just fun, blow it up, get the viewer counts up there, and who the fuck knows what'll happen, Just got to do it. But I think live streaming is a big thing that I've been wanting to do. And I think like when you first do kind of live streaming, you get a little discouraged because especially when you don't do it as much as I used to with Droid, you kind of got to build those numbers up. You kind of got to live stream a little bit more and just do it. But hopefully we can keep live streaming. But we'll chill out here for a little bit. It's a pretty nice day, a little chilly. I'll show you my backyard a little bit. See, Droid, look at you can Droid. You can. Oh, let me flip my camera around. See, Droid, you can come here. Got a smoker. Nice little patio set up in here. Sheesh. Oh yeah, my jacuzzi I'm sitting on. Sheesh. We can have a goofy stream house out here. Why not, Let's make out a little shed over here in my house. Damn, look at my hair. I can't believe that I chopped my hair off. My hair used to be long. I don't got any hair anymore, guys. That's disappointing. No hair. Oh, I figured I'll probably end it soon. I mean, maybe my mobile data or my mobile is kind of having some issues. Yeah. Yeah, maybe my mobile data or something just it's been streaming for a while. Like I said, kind of sucks because I wanted to stream more, but it's gonna be a little harder to do it off my phone going places. So we'll try to figure it out. Oh, okay. All right. Well, if it keeps going now, it's probably because I'm outside or whatever. I don't know. Maybe my data at my house is just shitty. Maybe like have some issues with my mobile data in this outside backyard. But I gotta figure out some things. Figure out how all these YouTubers and people do it. What do they got? Like a backpack server pack that just is like. But Droy got the jacuzzi. Look at Droy, the jacuzzi. I don't know if the stream's still showing. We got the smoker right here. Got the nice little backyard. Could play some golf. I don't know, whatever you want to do. But anyways, I guess I'm gonna respond to some text messages, hit some people up. I think later, if I don't go anywhere, I might go live and we might just keep doing the same discussion. Maybe I'll actually have some paintball discussion topics later, and we actually do that. Maybe we play some Fortnite. You know, maybe we figure some stuff out. Maybe I'll get a drinks and we do. Usually, we were doing Thirsty Thursday. I was doing on Kick. Can't do as much shit anymore because, well, it's not all I'm doing on YouTube because I can't play music without getting DMCA'd and stream closing and all this stupid shit. And I really don't want to try to stream on Kick and YouTube until I get my massive 100 million subscriber deal one day. But anyways, I think I'm gonna chill outside for a minute, end this, go outside, see what the plan is tonight, and then maybe I'll go back on. And if you guys want to play Fortnite, jump in Fortnite. I'll take a little bit of the lag, streaming and playing again at the same time to chill with you guys. But until then, thank you guys. If you guys haven't liked, subscribe, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you hopefully later tonight.